In this video, we're going to talk about how to be likable as an introvert. I'm about to share with you the exact same advice that I teach to our clients in our social skills coaching program. They've seen great results with it, so you know this stuff works. My name is Mike Macapinlac. I help STEM professionals improve their social confidence. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every single week. Learning how to be likable as an introvert will help you get along well with others. As a result, you'll be able to create more meaningful connections in your personal, romantic, and professional life. That being said, here are 12 actionable tips that you can implement right away. All right, let's get into it. Tip number 1 is to always remain calm. Whatever you feel, others feel as well. If you're wondering how to be likable as an introvert, you have to be able to manage your emotions. This is especially true if you're meeting someone for the first time. Since the other person doesn't know a lot about you yet, they might get the wrong impression if you complain a lot. That's why I highly recommend you adopt a mindfulness practice. When you meditate and journal regularly, you'll train yourself to become more calm and relaxed. You'll be able to deal with whatever life throws at you instead of always being so reactive. The thing is, we're all going to have bad days. But how you respond to less than ideal situations is what makes all the difference. As a result, you'll come across as someone grounded and you'll become a more pleasant person to be around. Tip number 2 is to think of what's good about you. Let me ask you a question. How can you expect other people to like you if you don't even like yourself? Remember, you get exactly what you think about the most. If you keep ruminating about your flaws and past mistakes, then you're going to lower your self-esteem. If you want to learn how to be likable as an introvert, make an effort to think of what's good about you. Remember, whatever you appreciate, appreciates. Nobody's perfect, and we all have our shortcomings. But you get to decide where you put your attention to, so stop beating yourself up mentally. If you're wondering how to like yourself, the quickest way to do it is to focus on your positive traits. The more you do, the better you'll feel about who you are. Tip number 3 is to appear more friendly. Whether you like it or not, your looks really do matter. Your style and body language are the first few things people see. If you come across as someone unfriendly, then you might rub others the wrong way. Remember, nobody can read your mind. If you want to know how to be likable as an introvert, make sure you look approachable. In order to appear more friendly, remember to have an open body language. Stand up straight, keep your chin up, and avoid crossing your arms and legs. Maintain proper eye contact and have a genuine smile on your face. Also, make sure you dress appropriately for whatever social gathering you're in. In any case, your clothes should be clean, well-fitting, and have neutral colors. When you look approachable, you'll come across more inviting to others. As a result, people are going to be inclined to interact with you. Tip number 4 is to stop caring about what others think. Most people who struggle socially tend to be way too self-conscious. They're so worried about what others think that they stifle their personality. That's why they end up trying way too hard just to fit in. If you want to learn how to be likable as an introvert, you have to accept who you are, embrace your quirks, and don't be afraid to speak your mind. I encourage you to talk more about things that are important to you. By doing so, you're sending a strong signal to others that you feel comfortable in your own skin. My advice is to stop worrying about what people think. Instead, make sure you value the opinion that you have about yourself more. Remember, the world will be a boring place if we're all trying to be like each other. Ironically, the less you care, the more confident and charismatic you appear to be. That's why in any situation, be your most authentic self and let your true personality shine through. Tip number 5 is to remember people's names. As the saying goes, a person's name is the sweetest and most important sound in any language to that person. Keep this in mind if you're wondering how to be likable as an introvert. I know for me, as soon as someone says my name, that person has my immediate attention. That being said, make an effort to remember someone's name when you meet them. By doing so, you'll make whoever you talk to feel acknowledged. If you want to get good at remembering someone's name, make sure you spell it out in your head. Try to use it often in conversation as well. You can also associate their name with an image that you're familiar with. When you do those things, you increase the chances of remembering someone's name the next time you see them. Tip number 6 is to focus on your commonalities. Remember, we like people who are similar to us. If you want to know how to be likable as an introvert, explore mutual interests as much as you can. You can do this by asking open-ended questions, which require the person you're interacting with to share more. For example, instead of asking, "Do you like your job?" you can ask, "What do you like most about your job?" Do you see the difference? You can also volunteer more information about yourself. In this case, if someone asks you what you do for fun, don't just give them a short response. Take the time to elaborate on your answer. Feel free to discuss what got you into your hobbies, what you like about it, and how it makes you feel. By doing those things, you and the person you're talking to will have lots of information to work with. That could trigger other topics that you can discuss, which makes it easier to maintain the conversation. Tip number 7 is to learn to make people laugh. Knowing how to make people laugh is such an important skill to develop. When you can banter well, anybody will feel good when they're around you. If you're wondering how to be likable as an introvert, take the time to learn how to improve your sense of humor. If you want to figure out how to be funny, start by watching more comedy shows. What you'll want to do is to pay attention to the timing and delivery of the joke. When something makes you laugh, ask yourself why. To help you get started, you can just repeat other people's jokes for now. That way, you'll get a better feel for how things work and you'll see some quick wins as well. Try not to overdo this though. You'll just want to sprinkle in humor in your conversation. Otherwise, it becomes pretty annoying and it can backfire on you. You don't want to come across as someone putting in way too much effort in your social interactions. Lastly, make sure you treat people the way you also want to be treated. Don't put someone down just to get a laugh from others. Always have positive intentions and leave people better than before you met them. Tip number 8 is to practice active listening. How nice does it feel when you know someone is giving you their undivided attention? If you want to learn how to be likable as an introvert, practice active listening. The next time you interact with someone, be present and really try to see where they're coming from. Lean forward to share interests and nod in agreement to validate what they're sharing. Whatever you do, avoid interrupting someone when they're talking, no matter how excited you are. Take a moment to pause and wait a few seconds before you respond. You don't need to rush yourself to say something just to fill in the void. By doing this, you'll make whoever you talk to feel important. They'll leave the interaction looking forward to seeing you again. Tip number 9 is to be helpful to others. Don't you hate it when someone only calls you up when they need something? I know people like that, and I try to stay away from them at all costs. Remember, for any relationship to be successful, there needs to be a mutual exchange of value. Nobody wants to be in a one-sided friendship. If you want to know how to be likable as an introvert, adopt a giving mindset and always be helpful. Make an effort to do small favors for others, especially when they need it most. For example, you can help someone out with a chore. You can give them advice on something that you know a lot about. Or you can just hear them out if they're having a tough situation. By being kind and generous, you'll inspire loyalty in others. As a result, you'll have people who help you out when you need something as well. Tip number 10 is to avoid being judgmental. If you want to learn how to be likable as an introvert, you have to be empathetic. Make an effort to see where other people are coming from. And just because both of you have different perspectives on a particular topic doesn't invalidate the other person. The thing is, you don't even need to agree with them. So stop trying to change their mind and prove them wrong. You just have to put yourself in their situation and see things from their point of view. That's why whatever you do, avoid getting into an argument with someone. Stay away from sensitive topics like religion, politics, sex, and race. Be lighthearted, respect your differences, and focus on finding commonalities instead. That's a more productive conversation to have than getting to a heated debate about something controversial. Tip number 11 is to be thoughtful. Personally, I love getting random messages from my friends out of the blue. It makes me feel special because I know that someone out there was thinking about me. If you want to know how to be likable as an introvert, try to be thoughtful. Take the initiative to reach out to others. As you can see, doing this doesn't have to be anything complicated. It could be as simple as sending someone a text or, better yet, giving them a call. And then you can schedule time to go for a walk, get coffee, or grab a bite to eat. That way, both of you can hang out and catch up. If you want to learn how to bond with others, make sure you spend quality time with them. Tip number 12 is to keep your promises. It'll be hard for people to connect with you if you're all over the place. This actually reminds me of a friend that I used to have. Even though he was nice, he often broke his promises and it was very difficult to make plans with. Because he became so unreliable, our relationship crumbled as time went on. Needless to say, I stopped contacting him. That being said, if you're wondering how to be likable as an introvert, always be consistent. Don't say one thing and do something else because you don't want to look bad or because you have a hard time saying no. For example, let's say someone invited you out to a party. If you confirm that you're going, then make sure you show up. Don't say yes and then give some lame excuse later so you can cancel last minute. Avoid being flaky and make sure you follow through on your plans. If you're inconsistent, then people won't know what to count on you for. If you want to know how to build closer friendships with others, say what you mean and mean what you say. Trust develops quickly when you keep your promises because people will know what to expect from you. If you're shy and technically skilled and you want to know how to approach and talk to anybody, remember to download your free social confidence cheat sheet. The link is in the description below. If you're tired of struggling socially and you want to learn more about our social skills coaching program, book your free consultation today and let's connect. The link is in the description below as well. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who you know who could benefit from it. And now, let's turn it to you. Which one of these tips are you going to implement first? Are you going to work on being helpful to others or on keeping your promises? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Alright, that's it for me for now, and I'll see you in the next video.